Paddy Pimblett is 2-0 in the UFC, and Dana White had this to say after his last performance.
It's real. This kid's got a ton of hype behind him, and tonight he showed everybody that he's the real deal.
I'm not necessarily sold on Paddy Pimblett being the real deal. Now, I want to clear the air first. I am 100% not a Paddy Pimblett hater. I actually enjoy watching the guy fight. I think he's honestly a star in the UFC, but to say he's a real deal after fighting two guys in the UFC, if you look at the records of both of his opponents, first guy he fought has a record of 1-3 in the UFC. He's lost 3 of his 4 fights in the UFC. Second guy he's fought, same thing, 1-3 in the UFC, lost 3 of his 4 fights. How can you say that's high-level competition? I would honestly agree with John McCarthy that he fought better competition in Cage Warriors than he has in the UFC this far. Ilia Topuria, for example, look at his first fight in the UFC. He fought another young prospect who was 3-0, undefeated in the UFC. Then he also fought Ryan Hall. Look at Terrence McKinney. He's fought Matt Pervola. He's fought Drew Dober. The 2 cans that Paddy's fought in the UFC, both of them have pretty much dropped him in the first round of the fight. If you put him against someone like Terrence McKinney, I'd love to see the first round of that fight because you know McKinney's going to come at him guns blazing. Paddy is undoubtedly a star and he's going to have a bright future in the UFC, but to say he's the real deal right now when he really hasn't fought anybody in the UFC is definitely a stretch in my opinion. Give him some more fights. The UFC is definitely doing him a favor. They're bringing him up the right way. They're building hype. Now, do I think Paddy is going to be championship material? No, I really don't. I mean, honestly, the skill gap is just a little bit too far. I can name guys like Fazaev, like Brad Riddell. There's so many people at the top of the division. Drew Dober. I think that would give Paddy problems that are just tough dudes that aren't going to go away that easily.
Lad, as soon as I seen that they were doing triple cheeseburgers, lad, I was a triple cheeseburger man.
On the way to McDonald's right now to get Paddy the Baddy's favorite burger, triple cheeseburger, just cheese, ketchup, and no gherkins. Specifically, no gherkins.
Straight 10. Straight 10 with no gherkins on it.
I had no idea what gherkins were. Turns out that they are, in fact, just pickles.
When you're ready.
Hi, can I just get the triple cheeseburger with ketchup and no gherkins, please?
You said with no what?
Gherkins, please. Pickles, I don't know. Maybe that's another term. Triple stacker from McDonald's, no gherkins. Gonna go ahead and jump right in. Make sure they got it right. Look at that. Ooh, they left a little onion on there. See that? That's not really optimal, but as long as we didn't get the gherkins. Got some suspect crusted stuff up on the side there, but we'll avoid that. Is this the best burger I've ever had in my life? No. I don't really see what Paddy's talking about. I mean, he did only get paid $24K for his last fight, but out of 1 to 10, I'll give this like a solid 5, 6. How do you feel about a triple stacker from McDonald's with no gherkins?
I love gherkins.
I think it could work.
I don't know what a gherkin is.
People can do what they want to do with their life.
How do you feel about blonde bowl cuts on a man?
That sounds pretty bad, to be honest.
I feel like I have a blonde bowl cut.
Better than on a woman.
He's, I guess he likes blonde bowl cuts. Are you familiar with Paddy Pimblett? And if so, what are your thoughts on Paddy Pimblett?
Oh yeah, I don't like the guy. He doesn't like gherkins.
No one knows what a gherkin is.
I'm not familiar with that.
That's gonna wrap up this segment of how do you feel about Paddy Pimblett?